Ani and I are at Harvest Preserve this morning. It's Saturday, and it is just the very beginning of morel season, or at least we thought it was the very beginning. But let's see. But there are morels growing. So here's a teeny tiny little one. And there are some bigger ones around. We've actually found quite a few. Yay! It's morel time! It's one of my favorite times of the year. Now, I bet. Oh yeah. Yep. There's one. Now, we're gonna tell people about this, of course, and then I suppose other people will come. We're gonna pick what we can find today. Ooh, there's one. It's a nice one. Yeah, it's big. Here comes Ani. Watch your step, Ani.
Yeah.
I bet there's morels between you and me. So here it is. Usually it doesn't make sense to spend time brushing the plants out of the way to see, because it's just such a low chance that you'll find one. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But in this spot we have already found several. There's the stems from ones we picked earlier. Oh, there's two. Look at it. Cuties. And my understanding is once they pop up, they don't really grow bigger. So even though this one's a tiny one, and I've also watched them to see if they grow bigger. I mean, watched them over the course of days. And like ones like this, they don't really get bigger. They just sort of shrivel up. And then they release their spores. That's what they're supposed to do. Here, can I put them?
Yeah.
And I see. Thanks, Ani. And I did see another one. No, I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Right there. See it? Yeehaw! Yay! We're in the part of Harvest Preserve that we call the Sugar Bush. It's near the pond, and it's the place, we call it the Sugar Bush because it's where we tap maple trees for maple syrup. And it's also the place where we've had the most luck with morels. Oh, there's one. Yay! Woohoo! Let's see if we can see it. You see it? Yeah. Now, we were not gonna pick these. I told Ani, if we find any, let's leave them there. Let's not pick them. I didn't really think we would find any, but then we started finding them. And we left them there at first, but then I thought, yeah, let's pick them. And my thinking is, I do want other people to get a chance to come find some. But my thinking is, these are the fruit of the morels, and these are, I think, what you would call gray morels. They're not very big. They're the first ones that come out. And they last, oh, I see another one. They last for a few days and then they shrivel up. But more come out. See that? Oh, you're a sweetie. So my thinking is, and hopefully I'm not fooling myself, that even if Ani and I pick all these today that we find, we'll take them home and have ourselves a legit snack. Then there will be more. Even by tomorrow, there will be more, and other people will have a chance to come find some. That's my hope. So I spotted some, and Ani's trying to see them. Yeah, they're.
Are they like really close to each other? Ones?
Yeah, let's see. There they are, right there. You want to pick them, Ani?
Yeah.
Will you show me? Oh, beautiful.
Is it close to here?
It's straight ahead, but kind of far off. But keep your eyes open, because there may be others. It's like 20 feet away from you.
Oh. How did you see it?
Lucky.
Straight this way?
Like that way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you see it?
Yeah. That's a nice one.
Yeah.
Can I go get it?
Yeah, go get it.
It's kind of like Christmas tree shape.
Well, no, if you've got one over there, it's a different one.
Oh.
It's right over here.
Where? I don't see it.
See it? Right there.
Oh
Yeah. There you go.
I didn't see this one.
You didn't see this one? There's a different one?
I thought there was. It looked like one. I don't think I saw.
Is there another one over there? It probably is.
Probably. I think we should look in here maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Catch.
Go ahead. Do. Besides morels, we've also found tons of nettle, lots of nettle, and this, so here's a good up close. This is getting a little older, but it's still good. I'm not going to touch it, but you would just break it off like right about there. Take that home for nettles. This might be wood nettle, but it's edible and tasty and nutritious, just like stinging nettle.
Does it sting you?
It does sting, yeah. So there's lots of it here. It would be easy to pick a meal's worth in a hurry. Let's go right up through there.
Okay.
There's some beautiful mushrooms. I've heard these called pheasant back, which that makes sense. They kind of look like a pheasant back. Or dryad saddle or hawk's tail mushrooms. They're beautiful, and I've heard they're edible, but I don't know how to cook them or if they actually are. So we never eat them, but I like them. We had an awesome morning. We'll see if we can show you what we found. So Ani, we started with turkey hunting. We had a great morning where we saw several turkeys, and we even saw a fox come out and mess around with the turkeys. And we squeaked at the fox, and he started to come to us, but then I think he smelled us and ran away. But that was really fun. And then a little later in the morning, Ani found this, an antler. It's an old one from last year, and it was covered with moss. She spotted it. Hmm?
Just a little one.
A little one pronger, a spike. And then we came over to Harvest Preserve just to check and see. Today's like the first day that we might find any morels, and we did find some. A bunch of them. And there will be more. There's probably more sprouted already. So if you can, come over to Harvest Preserve and look for morels and nettles and garlic mustard and maybe antlers.